That was louder than usual. Hello everyone, Eric Watson here, freelance writer, player of games, writer, verge, recorder of videos, and a tabletop role-playing aficionado. Welcome to Patreon D&D, where platinum level patrons and I get together to play Dungeons & Dragons via Discord and Roll20. These Patreon games are not live streamed, but are recorded for your viewing pleasure. You can join our official Discord server. Invite link in the description below if you'd like to support the channel. Possibly join these Patreon games. Check out patreon.com/roguewatson. You can also support the channel by shopping for your tabletop games, CCGs, miniatures, RPG supplies, and more at our sponsor, Noble Knight Games, using my affiliate link. Music is by Kevin MacLeod, and our awesome character art is by Demnix. Welcome to session number 12 of our Dragonlance Shadow of the Dragon Queen campaign, published by Wizards of the Coast. For this session, I'm joined by patrons Brandon, playing Cere, the dwarf cleric of the Light Domain.
Hey, y'all.
Demnix, playing Darryl, the human barbarian berserker.
G'day.
Jared, playing Elyas, the human divination wizard.
Greetings.
Mike, playing Rowan, the elf ranger gloomstalker / rogue.
Hey.
Morgan, playing Kazra, the human champion fighter.
Hello.
Previously on Shadow of the Dragon Queen, I have to open my recap again because I had to restart. Armed with the locations of ancient magic ruins from Dalamar, the party traveled inland through the northern wastes. It took several days to reach the site of the first location, and the party was forced to deal with a group of giant spiders crawling out of ominously large tunnels. On the third day, they came across a small encampment in a ravine. The ravine still held water from the most recent high tide flood, and the camp was home to several sea elf travelers. One of them introduced himself as Ishvern, and he was welcome to outsiders despite their recent problems. He's part of a pilgrimage to honor an old sea god shrine here in the waste, but they were attacked by soldiers, and their leader, along with several others, were taken prisoner and their offerings stolen. The others barely escaped but managed to find their way to the shrine. They're not sure how to open it without their leader Yarkul, however. After sharing a meal with the elves, the party approached the partially submerged shrine. Rowan recognized the symbol of Habakkuk, the good-aligned sea god, and by offering a prayer invoking the god's name, the door opened. Inside, they found an empty altar, but the shrine was guarded by a trio of watery creatures that fiercely defended it. Only after did they realize they needed to wash themselves within a nearby basin. Moving deeper inside, they honored old priests in sarcophagi, revealing a secret entrance to the offering chamber where a large, deep well emitted sounds of the ocean. But the walls were covered in black algae, and when Ishvern approached, he's attacked by the black oozes who have made it their home. The party sprung into action, reviving the young elf and fending off against the creatures, even as they split and became more numerous, and their caustic attacks and bodies proved devastating to Soldier Darryl. In a fit of desperation, Rowan leapt into the well. He fell for several seconds before he heard the voice of Habakkuk himself fill his ears. With renewed vigor, he shunted from the well, and his sword, glowing more magical than before, helped the party finish off the oozes. Ishvern thanked them profusely for saving his life and cleansing the shrine, and completed the offering. The party was then rewarded by receiving glowing symbols that bestowed different ocean-themed charms. We are still coming directly off of those events. I'm not going to put you all back at the shrine, but we can basically be back at the Sea Elf camp. Let's see. I'll just put you on the original map, I think, for now. I should also mention, as a recap, that Ishvern did receive a vision at the same time that you all received your magical charms. So I'm scrolling through my notes. So his vision was, he says, I know where they were taken. The others aspire near the coast. The dragon army unearthing ruins. Temple to a god. But something very bad happened. Yeah. And if you all kind of cross-reference your map with what he's saying, he will immediately seem to recognize that area from his vision, which is the Spires of Dawn area.
Are we to infer the others are his kin?
Yeah, if you ask about it, then he'll appear very distraught and say that the sea god has blessed me with a vision. I cannot believe it. I fear the others. They may still be alive. You have done much for us already with the these offerings in the sign of true divinity. I could not ask you to do this task as well, but we are not warriors. I've seen how strong you are. Perhaps if you were to stop by.
If you're
I look
going that
around.
way, you know.
Yeah.
Isn't it really convenient that that's like the next place we were going to go anyway?
You can tell him that or not, but yeah, that's certainly that was already on your map as a notable location.
Rowan will speak with Ishvern and tell him as well that when he foolishly jumped down the tunnel, that he was basically told that he has to go. So Rowan will go regardless.
Yeah. Ishvern has a lot of questions for you, Rowan, specifically. As pretty much everybody witnessed this event, and for you all in the party, this was still a pretty crazy thing to have witnessed, but also you guys are getting more used to, crazy things in general, but also like the miracle of gods returning to this world. To Ishvern, this was not, he's never seen anything like this. And he's absolutely enamored with like thinking you're some kind of chosen one now, basically. He's slightly uncomfortable with the fact that none of you are sea elves, and yet you've all seem to have received this blessing, but and maybe some of the others as well. But he seems to be more welcoming than all the others, and is still very thankful for all the assistance, and he understands. I think he understands why you've been given these blessings. He doesn't know anything about the enemy soldiers or anything about that.
Then we best go get the others, get ready, and get on the move.
Where are we telling the rest of our army to meet us? Or are we still moving them around?
You are. I think they were just heading basically west, kind of where you guys were.
Well, the plan was that they would meet us at the Spires of Dawn, like a week after we left, that we were going to go through Deep Draught and then just meet them at the Spires.
Just tell them to go straight north up here.
Yeah, because we had talked about them trying to avoid the elves at Exile's End without conflict.
Yeah, if that's the case, they may not be in radio range quite yet. Then they're significantly slower paced.
All right. Well, Elyas will cast Sending. Let's do this here. Luke.
He's got signal.
Yeah. And with 25 words or less, Elyas will let Darryl know we just touched base with Deep Draught and the Sea Elves, and we are on the way to the Spires of Dawn. Have you run across any problems with the elves or any other unseen danger that we're unaware of?
It's a lot of words. To be fair, I did not count.
I
tried. It's
23.
Nice. I would believe you. And sending allows them to reply or no? How does that?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay. Darryl would reply, although he spends the first several words kind of in awe of this spell, because I don't think he's been the recipient of it specifically yet. But he will mention that everything is going well on their end. They're going very carefully and slowly. He says that a couple of his scouts think they've spotted some elves, but the elves are staying well away from them, and he's instructing obviously all of his people to just kind of ignore the elves and kind of continue along, going north and slightly west, I guess. And he hopes
convey that. I'll convey that to my party.
You all can gain the benefit of a
So-
short rest, at least for now, as well.
As everyone's short resting, Kazra is going to say, so if we hurry, we could see Darryl there. How about we get going then, guys?
Yeah, so the elves will certainly let you camp and hang out there. But you guys do feel a sense of urgency.
They're not coming with us, correct?
That's something you can talk to them about it. This was kind of their destination to be here for a while. And you can tell that Ishvern and the others would be because of the army maybe still being out there and other threats. That you'd think that with the pull that you have now, if you wanted to, you could tell him to do anything, basically, and he would probably do it. But you're getting the feeling that he feels safest here by the shrine. And he also knows that if anybody else were out there, that they would know to come here. It's like the only location they know of. Either that or just pack up and basically go home. But they don't seem too confident with kind of roaming around. And you also feel like they would definitely slow you down quite a bit. But like I said, if you want, they would certainly follow you into Mordor.
Okay. Rowan will take Ishvern aside and just say, it would probably be best if you and yours stay here and look after the temple. To open and close it, invoke his name, Habakkuk, and guard over it. You are its new guardian until we return.
He looks completely relieved at this, but nods vigorously. Says, yes, we certainly didn't cleanse this shrine for nothing. We will protect it, clean it, and send our prayers. And hopefully whatever force we ran into doesn't come near here, but it's pretty decently hidden. He says that, but then you remember you saw that camp from a pretty good distance. Although you're also a ranger. So he might be, you're feeling he might be a little naive about this kind of thing.
Well, I'm good to go if everyone else is.
Yeah.
For narrative's sake, the party, I guess, if they want to roll a perception check, or you can do it based off passive perception, that Elyas and Coral seem to have an unspoken friction, that Elyas is a little guarded and avoided of Coral. When Coral walks up, Elyas will step away. And they just kind of nod at one another. They don't really engage a lot in conversation.
Okay.
Fell behind in my reading.
Mm-hmm. All right. Ishvern bids you all good luck. Thanks you again. Packs you with some like salted fish or something, whatever kind of. I mean, they just don't have much.
Some mackerel.
Yeah, they were sardines. And you're not sure if they're indicative of the sea elves or not. I mean, the gods have been gone for hundreds of years, and this was a group who was convinced to come on this crazy pilgrimage to this ancient shrine. So who knows how the majority of the sea elves feel about all of you and all of this. But you all set off into the northern wastes. And you know it's going to take you probably a good 3 days or so to traverse this very rough canyony land to reach the Spires of Dawn location. And at some point about halfway through your journey, you've enjoyed, the low tide so far. You haven't experienced any violent, flooding or anything. At one point, the rocky terrain does force you into the bottom of a wide canyon, and you can see this large hunk of flesh just kind of baking in the sun. And the cracked earth just soaks up all this puddles of seawater still from a previous flood, and there's an overpowering stench to it. And as you get near it, you realize it's a large whale carcass that has been like halfway peeled apart. And as you approach closer, you spot some movement. And at first you might think the whale itself is even, animating or something. But then you can see a large insectoid creature is digging through the body. And another tries, and it fends off as another one gets too close. And then the kind of wind picks up, and you think that might be your scent that's carrying, as they turn to regard all of you. So I put you on this very cool map from Tessa Presents. I was like, fuck, there's a whale carcass there. I gotta use this map.
That is too cool.
That is so cool, right? Let's roll initiative. I love it. Oh my goodness, that's terrible.
I wanted to go last anyway.
Straight up terrible.
Well, I did beat Cere though.
How much of a
With-
chance?
I'm only because you got that tone
On my
on.
dexterity score, yeah.
That's impressive. Wow. I
do
thought
I
I did pretty
along
bad.
with me? Oh, do I have Horsey with me or not?
Oh my gosh. Completely forgot about Horsey. I'm sorry. Oh, disrespectful of Horsey. There we go. And I think you should have control of this token. Is that correct?
Let's see. Yes, I do. Okay, so but
Sorry.
Kazra
There you go.
is
Everybody shuffle around for the horse.
Might need to just put
Okay.
it behind.
Yeah, I got it.
Nice.
yeah, okay. Here we go. Now I will just take both of those. Let's see. So let's see, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and 30. Gonna get all the way up here. And I'm gonna take a swing with that axe, because Kazra is still loving the axe.
Gotta love that axe.
I have a bad feeling Horsey's not going to make it through this fight.
Oh no. She actually attacked Horsey.
She may. Let's see.
23 will certainly hit.
Okay, so doing 14, and then take a second attack with that. 27. So that is. I'm gonna re-roll that one though with my savage attacker. Oh, so 13 and 14.
Wow.
And then Horsey is going to use the disengage action. And let's see, that's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, right there. And then Kazra is going to use half of her movement to dismount Horsey.
Ah.
And 5, okay, so that's 15. And she is going to move over to here. And she's going to yell at this point, okay, everyone get behind Horsey. She'll block for you. And that is the end of my turn.
All right, Rowan.
Okay, so Rowan will have to use up a spell slot and cast Hunter's Mark because he is out. Let's take a second. And he'll put it here.
Okay.
And then he will use his longbow.
I suppose for folks who are just listening, these are giant scorpions, by the way. I just said insectoid creatures, which could mean several things in the D&D verse.
16 good?
16 does hit, yes. For a lot of things.
So we have Hunter's Mark, and then we have Sneak Attack, which I'm about to turn off. Oh, actually, I apologize. I don't get Sneak Attack because Kazra moved. So I'll take off the 5.
12.
And then I will fire again.
Creature's looking pretty messed up. Oh my goodness. 28. Is that a crit? No, very close.
Yeah, very close. And then he will 5, 10, 15. He
My
will
goodness.
just pop back there. And that's him.
All right, Darryl.
All right. Don't particularly want to get close to this stinky ass corpse. Just gonna pull out. My short bow. You know, I don't want to get close there. It's stanky, and I'll shoot the one that. I'll move up so I can see the one there. The one that people have been hitting already.
Yep. It looks
Yep.
very wounded.
I'm gonna take a shot. Whoop. 14.
Yes. Which, by the way, we forgot to mention, but between, at some point during the short rest or whatever, I believe was Elyas able to use mending to.
Carl mended
Okay.
my poleaxe. Yeah.
Okay. Because
So
I remember
which
your
is
stuff in
why I think-
particular was pretty fucked up from that ooze fight.
Yeah. There wasn't much left. Yeah, Cole fixed that up for me.
14
I
does
don't think
not.
anyone else really took too much. Oh,
Okay.
sorry. Go ahead.
14 does not hit, actually.
Ooh,
Not
well,
pierce the carapace.
bit rusty. I'll shoot again. I promise I did my training. There's a 15 here.
You found its AC, as Chris would say.
Yeah.
Yes, 15 does
I did
hit.
it. 3.
3 mighty damage.
And then I'll take up a position back here. Yeah, that'll have to do it.
It still looked impressive.
Thank you.
This scorpion is near death, and it will use its entire action to dash away in mortal terror. Basically,
That's right, you
scuttling.
better.
Yeah. While it's doing that, though, you guys also hear a loud rumbling sound. Elyas.
Right. Elyas is going to cast Draylith and cast Magic Missile.
The missiles.
9 points of damage to that creature, and we'll move to. Oops. If I can grab it. Well, this is where I'm trying to move. I guess I can't go there. I don't know why I can't.
Sorry, where?
There. Now it works.
Okay.
I think I'm having trouble with my mouse. But that's my turn.
Yes, the horse canonically wears a hat, so I'm glad you were able to update that on the fly.
That is awesome.
What you see, Elyas, as soon as you stand there, is the third scorpion comes trundling over this rock. The clever girl. And you just happen to move in the northernmost space. So now it's got eyes for you. Which has several attacks it can unfurl. Let's do a claw attack. Is not gonna hit nobody. Let's do a second claw attack. Oh my goodness. This one used all of its acumen to rush over there. And then we'll try to poke you with a stinger. Okay. Well, that scorpion is going to turn around and retire because I rolled a 4, a 2, and a 2.
That's the runt of the litter that didn't get any whale.
Man, didn't get any whale. Thinking it was going to get a nice meal here and just comes up and kind of trips on its way down the rocks. You still hear that rumbling sound. Cere.
All right, so the rumbling sound is not the skittering of loud arthropodic feet.
You
Right.
think it was at first, but then after it stops and you now you just heard it come around
I'm still hearing it.
the rock, you're still hearing it growing loud.
Okay. Cere looks around and sees, like, you know, the water on the ground or whatever, and she says, "Y'all, I'm not sure we need to stay down here. I think we need to start making our way out." And I'm gonna run. I don't know how to play this game. I'm gonna run I'm gonna run toward the horse because Kazra said to do that.
I might have to soundbite that.
That's awesome. I love that.
And I'm gonna use my turn to look for a way out, like the fastest way out of the canyon that we're
Okay,
in.
make like a search check with a perception check.
That works. And I don't see it. I see horse patootie.
You what you do know is that the walls to your immediate surroundings are pretty high. You're thinking they're at least 50 feet high.
Okay. She says, "I don't think we're gonna be able to climb out." And she will touch the horse. This was my plan from the very beginning.
Horse kicks you.
I thought I thought
Don't come at a horse from behind.
I thought the scorpions are going to be a little bit more dangerous, but I'm still going to do this.
I'm trying my best.
So I'm gonna. Cere's going to put her hand on the back of Horsey and cast. As she just says, "Good girl," like good girl, and she's going to cast Shield of Faith on the horse.
On the
So
horse.
It'll get a +2
Horse
AC.
has like 20 armor now.
It'll get +2 AC. That's a bonus action. That's my turn.
Yeah, because Horsey's AC had, I think it did have 18
Right.
before, right? With the barding armor, the plate armor, whatever. That's crazy. All right, well, normally the DM tries to gracefully not kill the horse, but with all these buffs and shit, now the scorpion's got to come after. This one will clamber over and it will use its claws on Kazra first. Ooh.
Ouch.
I went from misery to high. You're going to ward me, aren't you? You
I
motherfucker.
Sorry.
You let me have nice things.
I can do. Yeah. So, warding flare, you have to roll disadvantage.
All right. 13 is not going to hit Kazra. This is like, what was it, Chris in the Rime of the Frostbane campaign with the silvery barbs.
So I need to make a thing for this. It's a 2d6 plus
Oh yeah, that ability is so good.
+4.
Can you get it back on a short rest? Or all uses on a short rest? Wow.
So 7 temporary hit points, Kazra.
Seeing that happen, well, it's not intelligent enough to go after Cere. It's just gonna try the second one still on Kazra, because that's what it was gonna do. All right, that's more like it. And then it's gonna try to use its stinger on the horse, which a 17 does not hit that armored, shielded horse. All right, Kazra. Again, that rumbling is now getting much, much louder. It sounds like thunder.
Is this going to be like the bunny and Monty Python's Holy Grail coming to get us?
Kazra
Holy
is
hand
going to
grenade.
say, she's going to say, Cere, did you say that there's something bad going to happen? Should we get out of here then?
Oh yeah, I think we should.
Okay, Kazra is actually going to, let's see. She's going to put away the axe, and she is going to just use the grappling hook that she has and try to toss it with the 50 feet of rope to try getting out of the gorge. Let's see. I think it's a dexterity check to use it. Let me just double check.
For the grappling hook?
Let's see. Where's the grappling hook? There it is. DC 13 acrobatics check. Now, since there's a scorpion in my face, do I have disadvantage on that?
I would probably say that's fair. It'd be like using a ranged attack in melee. So
Okay,
you're just
then
ranged attacking the wall. Which I
instead of
should
that,
mention,
what I'm going to do.
I said that the walls were at least 50 feet high. But you think you
at
could be able to
least.
at least get it onto a something, basically, a ledge or something.
Okay, so I think what I'm going to do instead is I'm going to switch up to my Warhammer, which I'm going to have I'm going to have disadvantage with that. So let's see. Oh shit, I can't do that. Because I would have to put away my battle axe. Then I would have to equip it, so shit balls. Yeah, I guess I'm just gonna toss it with disadvantage then. Fuck it.
That's what I like to hear.
Disadvantage, and that is acrobatics. Where is... I'm gonna use a luck point on that to re-roll that.
And that one, yeah.
Okay. Oh. Shit, I didn't take it off disadvantage.
But either of those would
would
work
have been
anyway.
that 20?
Yeah.
No, doesn't. Oh, doesn't work? Disadvantage. Oh yeah, I guess with the luck point it doesn't. The 18 doesn't. Sorry, the 20 doesn't go, or.
Yes, it does.
Oh, it does. I thought that you said that it was not good.
No, yes, it is good.
Oh, good.
Because it's the DC is what you told me, right? It's DC 13.
Yeah, DC 13. Okay,
Yeah,
I
this
thought
is not a
I was
mystery.
just misunderstanding. Okay, and then I'm going to action surge, and I am going to.
Demnix, quick, we need a rope.
I'm on it.
I am going to try to grapple this thing
The scorpion?
with a grappling. Yeah, grapple it.
I'm taking it with me.
I was gonna say, I did not see that coming, but alright.
What are the grappling?
GTFO, yo!
When I said we're all getting out of here, I meant all of us. Let's go, Stingy.
Yeah, like I can replace one of my attacks with a grapple, right?
Yes, so if you're action surging,
Utilize was your action. Oh, sorry, you did. Pardon me.
yeah, I think if you're gonna action surge, then yeah, you can definitely grapple as one of your attacks.
Okay, how do I do that? That's just an athletics roll.
Shit, you're right.
The
No,
creature
it's-
makes a save.
It's a creature makes a save. Yeah, this is actually one of the bigger.
Dex or strength its choice against your DC, which would be your strength.
Lord, you're like a living compendium over there.
Where I played a monk.
Let's see. So that would be 8 plus proficiency bonus plus the strength modifier. So that's 16.
Good lord. And it can make a Strength or dex save, it says. Okay. Okay. Wow, it's a wriggly motherfucker, though. Turns out Giant
Okay.
Scorpion's pretty decently strong.
Well, then I'm just going to try it again.
Go for it. What are the odds I can do that again? All right, I guess I'll make the save again. Oh, the odds! Why would I waste my stupid good rolls on this? As a
And then
DM,
after
I
that-
wanted to see you grab this thing and fucking swing around with it, but the Scorpion would have no reason to allow you to grab it like that, so I had to play it out with the dice. But just so you know, I am as disappointed as everyone else is.
Well, at that point, Kazra is going to walk back a little bit closer to Horsey and say to everyone, "We'll guard the way out. You guys run up the rope. Or climb up the rope
Run
would
up
be
the
better."
rope. Okay,
And that's the
so
end of my turn.
yeah, you managed to find a spot 50 feet up, does not reach the top of the canyon wall, but does reach a small ledge that's enough to hook it onto, like a bush or something growing out. All right, Rowan.
Alrighty, so the rumbling's still coming.
Rumbling still
Rowan's
coming.
gonna go 10, 15, 20. He's gonna just brush by Cere and cast. That's on Cere.
Sweet.
And then as he runs by, he just looks at Kazra and says, "The horse can't climb a rope." 5, 10, 15. And that's his movement.
You don't
there.
tell Horsey
And
what they can and can't do.
And his next turn, he'll start climbing.
Oh, cast jump on Cere. Nice. Okay, Darryl.
I turn to see. I'd be like, "Wait, do we think the water's coming?"
She nods like aggressively as I'm trying to find the gif for the horses rushing down in Lord of the Rings.
Alrighty. I'll use my attack action to grab onto Elyas and say, "All right, playtime's over. We've got work to do." I'm going to drag him 20 feet this way. So if he wants to be here. And then I let go of him. And with my other attack, I still got my bow in one hand. I better be like, fuck it. And I'll shoot at this one that's next to Kazra that has the wiggly, squiggly arms.
The Scorpion is going to take a swing at you, Darryl, for grabbing him.
I don't think he can, because normally you have to use your own movement and stuff. So if you pull someone away,
Yeah, forced
you
action.
generally don't invoke
Oh.
attacks of opportunity.
Unless they changed it in the 24 rules.
I don't
Force
think
movement
maybe,
doesn't
but I'll
invoke
let you
attack
rule that while I
opportunity,
No.
shoot
That's
this.
you've been the compendium so far, so I'm inclined to believe you.
You can take double damage if I'm wrong. We'll look it up. And I'll shoot at this other scorpion with the bow. Fuck! I hate this thing.
Just breaks it over his knee and throws it down.
I'll just put it back, and but I think that's it because I've used all my movement, and that's my turn.
Okay. What is that? Jumped to 20. The thundering sound suddenly grows to such an intensity, and you can see a mountain of water just suddenly rush into this entire canyon. And I need everyone to give me a strength saving throw.
But I'm not raging yet.
Oh, shit. I was talking to myself.
All right. I'm going to. You guys see a magical bulb form in my hand, and he reaches up. You guys have seen this before. I've never described it, even though Eric has asked me to multiple times. A little blue frost globe appear above my hand. I reach up and I crush it, and you see almost as if time like flow backwards a couple of seconds, and
It's like the Doctor Strange time stone.
right. And if I can find it, I'll actually click the button. Here it is. And I will replace that 3 with a saving throw to an 18
Nice.
plus 1, so a 19 total.
Okay, you foresaw the need of a flood crashing in at the last moment. Good use of it. So, anybody... Let's see. So, Rowan and Darryl. I need both of you to give me 2d6s, please. Roll 2d6. You take that much damage in bludgeoning damage as you are smashed by various debris being brought in by this water. And the entire canyon is now filled... Oh, and then one of the scorpion gets hit as well. This entire canyon is now filled with approximately 10 feet of water, which is going to slow all of you down and make the entire area difficult terrain. And you still hear this rumbling sound and see water rushing in the distance.
It's like 10 foot high.
What's in the canyon now is 10 feet high. You see more water just like rush. So it kind of what's happening now is just a constant surge, and it's basically you can feel everything getting higher. So I guess it's no longer.
It's close.
It is. And you can see that these. Oh yeah, that one is fucked. That one right there. All right, go to Elyas. You can see the scorpions are absolutely panicking. They are beasts.
So Elyas reaches into his pouch and he casts Lunathrom, and he, let's see, this happens, and then he bounces up on the wall 30 feet with a misty step, and then with his movement he's going to climb the other 20 feet up, and then if I can get up out of the way. So I don't know, you said it was 50 feet.
So you're stepping to where the rope is and then grabbing the rope and climbing?
No, I'm misty stepping like up the wall, however, 30 feet up the wall, grabbing the rope and then climbing the rest of the way up to the top.
Okay. Yeah, when you get up there, you can see that you're very close to the top. It's about another 10 feet. But you would just have to, unless you have some other means of doing it, you have to just climb it the old-fashioned way. You're also not sure if you're just safe up here in general.
Yeah, well, I was going to use my movement to climb the rest of the way up.
Yeah.
So
you want to climb all the way to the top of the...
Yeah, I want to
wall?
get as high as I can, yeah.
Okay. Give me an athletics check to climb that last little bit. It's only 10 feet, but it's a pretty stressful situation. Oh, no.
I could use my portent and make that a 6,
of water.
but that's
It's
not
like
going to
Minecraft now,
help.
isn't it? Like, don't you just need like a little bit of water in D&D now to not take as much damage?
You can use a reaction to have the damage, because unfortunately with that low of a roll, you may be falling your ass all the way back down.
All right.
But yes, you can. Let's see, where's the falling? Is it under falling?
Falling
has, yeah, there it is. Creature that falls into water and other liquid can use reaction to make a DC 15 athletics or acrobatics check to have any falling damage.
would I get better than a normal with the rope? Would that give me advantage on that or not? Or would I be climbing up past the rope?
So, if I understand correctly, you used Misty Step to teleport to 30 feet up to where the rope is. Quickly grab the rope and use the rope to climb up to where the rope ended. But then you said you continued with your movement to climb the rest of the way, just free holding basically up the wall. And that's where you had to make the check and ran into.
Okay, perfect.
And unfortunately, that last little bit of climb, you just slip and fall. But you can make. So I will say, as part of this reaction to make the check, if you can, let's see, what was the make a 15 to hit the surface. Okay, so if you can get me a 20 or higher on that athletics or acrobatics check, you can grab the rope. If you do a 15 or higher, you at least have the falling damage as you fall into the water more gracefully.
So you need me to roll another acrobatics or athletics?
A little better than the last one.
I need a 15 or higher.
15 or higher to have the damage of what would be 6d6 falling damage. I'll do 5d6.
Okay. Nope.
All right, go ahead and roll 5d6 for me. I'm feeling vindictive because my scorpions did nothing.
How do we... 2, 3,
16.
okay, 1. Can you roll multiple dice?
Yeah. When you click the dice roller, and
there
you
it is.
Move over to the side.
For 5 of them, right?
You just need.
There it is.
Yeah.
Ouch.
You take 21 bludgeoning damage as you fall back down. Which I think, do you still have an action? Isn't Misty Step a bonus action?
Misty Step is a bonus action.
The DM coming in clutch for you.
No. Yeah, because all you've done so far is Misty Step, which is a bonus action, and then you've done your movement. So you're out of movement, I would think, by now for sure.
Yeah.
With the climbing. But you do
dash up the rope.
You could take the dash action and get all your movement back.
Mm-hmm. So I'll just climb the rope back up.
Okay.
30 feet.
Okay. So now you're 30 feet up the rope.
Mm-hmm.
Would it be half?
For climbing? Yeah. Because I don't have...
Oh, you don't have a climb speed.
No. So 15 feet up the wall?
I guess so, yeah.
Sorry.
Oh, well, with that, would I have climbed high enough to have climbed past the rope to fall down? Without metagaming it.
I mean, that's...
No, just leave it like it is. This is perfect.
Yeah, that is a good point, though. All right, Cere.
I'm in 10 feet of water.
Yes.
It's 10 feet deep.
It is 10 feet deep. It is flooding very dangerously quickly. You are basically having to tread water right now. Or grab onto the horse.
Yeah. And the water's not pushing us necessarily. It's just difficult terrain.
Yes, for now.
Okay. And then as Cere was like looking around for the area, if we look out further to the west of where Cere is now, is it open or does it block into the canyon and like end there?
Like where the map
does
ends?
It go on off the map, or does it like dead end in a cul-de-sac?
We'll say that it continues going. There are taller rocks here and here as well. They're not obviously nearly as big as the canyon wall, but you imagine that maybe this one is like, I don't know, well, God, the water's already 10 feet high. That's pretty high. I don't think this is 10 feet high, but that might already be.
Like, I feel like I'm lighter and that I might be able to like get higher, but I don't think I can just jump out of the water at 10 feet.
Yeah.
And if I
You'd
mount
have to
the
climb 10
horse,
feet and then
if I mount the horse,
Jump from the horse.
and then try to jump
Gymnastics
on the
horse.
But
On a
I'm not
horse.
sure, based on what Kazra just said, Cere would do that. So I was wondering if when you're whitewater rafting and you fall out of the raft, what you're supposed to do is just lean back and lift your legs up and hold on to your life vest. I'm kind of thinking of just letting the water take over and just trying to ride through it. But I don't want to waste the jump spell either. So I'm really torn.
Sorry, everybody who made the save earlier take 1 bludgeoning damage. You're supposed to take half damage on a save. I'm not gonna make everybody roll. Just roll once.
So everybody that made the save take 1 damage.
Yeah, take 1 damage.
I don't know how to do anything with the jump. If I swim over, yeah, I think I
Depend
want
on
to.
me.
You could jump to the rope.
How do I get the leverage? And this is—I'm not trying to break it. I just don't understand. How do I get the leverage to jump if I'm in 10 feet of water?
The horse is 10 feet tall.
Climb on the horse. Yeah.
Okay. If that's the case, Cere doesn't want to let the horse go. And she looks at Kazra with like misty eyes and says, "I'm so sorry." And she'll leap off the horse, and you watch as she like $1 million man's over. Yeah, 'cause the jump spell says you touch a willing creature once on each of its turns until the spell ends. That creature can jump 30 feet by spending. I'd have to spend 10 feet of movement. That would mean that I'd have to run from the back of the horse.
The horse has to perfectly like lower down like a runway. For you.
run from the back of the horse to the front.
Turn
of
to the
horse.
left, girl.
Yeah. Look, we've all ran across the top of a horse before. We know how
If
long
the
it is.
DM would allow that and let me run across the 10 feet of the horse's leg and then jump to the thing.
Horse is
how
very
do-
well trained.
How do I try to grab onto the wall?
So yeah, so you've got the jump that gives you the speed. You can grab onto the rope with probably an athletics check, but I'll give you advantage because you've got this jumping propulsion with you.
Roll at advantage. I'm sorry.
I was looking for a 10, so 12 is fine to at least enough to grab onto the horse. It's very scary though. You're like doing this crazy jump. The horse obviously not stable. Yeah.
Was it Cliffhanger with Rocky? Not Rocky. Sylvester
Stallone.
And she tries to like then settle herself and like hold on to the rock at that point.
Yeah.
That's her turn. She's crying.
Yeah, scorpions are all trying to get the fuck out. They are just absolutely... This one on the rock just tries to climb into another rock and fuck off. And then the other one doesn't bother disengaging. It's kind of just half floating anyway. It's kind of flailing around into the water. And it's probably going to get slowly carried away by the water. All right, the waters continue to surge and rise. Anybody who's not on the rope at this point, which I think is Kazra, Darryl, and Rowan, please give me another strength saving throw. I guess the horse.
Oopsies.
I didn't want to waste it by using my inspiration. There we go.
I'm going to use my inspiration because I need to not go. Fuck it.
All right, I'll just roll once for everybody. All right, so Darryl, you take 10 bludgeoning damage. Rowan and Kazra, you take 5. As the waters continue to rise another 10 feet. It is just surging in, and there's all kinds of crap being brought in, and just knocking you around with various objects and debris, rocks and crap mostly.
When I take that damage,
Oh shit.
I just rolled a wisdom save. And this is not going to be good.
Is
So,
it from a
uh,
creature or is
What a
it from everything?
crazy!
It's
The horse
from-
just has her brother's face on it now. what a way for Horsey to go.
Some kind of horror movie.
Poor Horsey.
Whoa. This took a dark turn.
Okay.
Thank
I
God
do
there's water to
actually
wash
have a
away all the
question
gore.
about this.
It does say whenever a
Um,
hostile creature damages you, not necessarily when you just take damage.
With the environment, yeah.
Oh, good.
It specifically
Okay,
says when a
Horsey's
hostile
green.
creature, so it doesn't say just when
My
you
porridge
take
is
damage.
too hot.
Oh, good.
So I guess if you burned yourself with lava, it doesn't make you go insane either. It has to be a creature. You look around and be
Damn
like, lava?
volcano.
Are you a fucking creature? Are you a fucking creature? I'll fuck you up right. No, it's not. So you feel that like rage build up for a second, but you look around and there's like no one to take your anger out on, I guess.
That's too funny.
Yeah, good to know.
Cause like I'm fighting around the world.
Yeah, the water level is 20 feet high at this point, Kazra. The horse is now struggling.
Okay, Kazra is going to get on Horsey, so half of her movement to do that. Horsey is going to take the dash action, so 60 feet of movement.
In
So
water?
120.
Does
So,
Horsey have a swim
uh,
speed?
She's a seahorse.
Too bad we don't have polymorph yet.
Horsey has multi-classed into
Let's see.
seahorse.
Okay, so technically, no, she does not have swim speed, but so that means just it takes double movement, right? So she has a
That's what- yeah.
60 movement speed normally, so if she takes the dash action, back to 60.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
So I'm going to try to take her all the way over to the rope, and I'm going to try to tie the rope onto her armor, like kind of around her waist or something. So what kind of action would I use for that? Utilize or something?
Yeah. Yeah, it would cost an action.
I knew I should have took road trip.
I think I'll just
Okay.
let it happen without a skill check if you're using your full action to basically secure the horse to the rope. Even though it's kind of extreme circumstances. The water is rushing, but it's not enough to kind of quite pull you all along at the moment. It's getting close to that. But yeah, if you spend your full action just securing the horse to the rope, then I'll allow it.
Okay, and then I guess I would have to dismount, which would take another half of my movement. So then I'll use action surge, so I can use the tactical shift to move half of my movement climbing up the rope. And yeah, so I'm 15, half of 15, so 10 feet up the rope, would you say? Or I'm swimming, right?
yes.
So we're 20 feet up.
That's true.
So technically,
The rope, yeah.
I'm 30 feet up the rope.
Yep.
So I caught up with Elyas.
Yep. A very nervous looking Elyas, yep.
Okay. So I guess that is my turn.
Oh gosh.
All right, Rowan.
I love listening to all this because like I'm just getting ideas. Okay, so we're 20 feet up the rope already. Ish.
The water has
Because we're
pushed
floating?
you up that high, yeah.
Yeah, with this excellent. So Rowan is going to use. Well, he's not going to use anything. He's just going to do that because he has it. So there's no difficult terrain if he dashes. So he's going to dash his way up that rope. So I guess he gets all the way up to the 50-foot mark where the rope is, and there's still more. And can he use his bonus action to just Misty step up the rest of the way?
feel like there's some funny scenes I'm trying to remember where, because you have to pass up like Elyas and Cere, I think, on the rope. And then there's scenes in movies where that has to happen. Like people have to like climb like over and around somebody as they're panicking.
Indiana Jones Temple of Doom, where he's climbing up the bridge.
Yeah.
I'll do any check you need me to do. Then he's gonna Misty Step up the rest of the way.
I mean, I'd kind of treat it as difficult terrain, but you already proved that doesn't affect you, so I'm okay.
Yeah, he's light. He walks on the snow. Okay, so I'll just use use of that and be done with it then.
Okay.
Rowan's safe.
Reach the top. The fireworks go off.
Bye, suckers.
You never saw him again. Darryl.
Wait. Rowan took damage. You need to roll a concentration check to see if you're still concentrating on jump for me.
Jump. I don't
Jump
think
is not a concentration.
Doesn't it say it? No, just lasts for a minute. Okay.
Yeah.
My bad.
Yeah, I'm just gonna get mad because I'm struggling in the water. So I'm gonna use rage. Cool. That's that. There we go.
Nice.
And I'm gonna ignore the rope because there's a lot of weight on that rope right now.
Mm-hmm.
And just gonna swim and start trying to just rock climb up this wall. With my action, I'll dash. So I've got 80 feet of movement.
Lord.
Get onto the wall.
How
with
much?
10.
Yeah.
Well, sorry, that would take 10 to get towards the wall. And then go up 35 feet up the wall.
Okay. Give me an athletics check, but you can have all of your bonuses from raging as you just free holding it.
Advantage on that. 2 10s. Let's go. That's better than 2.
That's great. Yeah. Fighter showing off the free holding, the free hand. What is it? What am I trying to say? Is free holding, is that what you do when you're free climbing?
Bouldering.
He's just so angry, he's sticking his fingers right into the
it's
rock.
free climbing.
Crunch.
Free climb, yeah.
Free climbing, okay.
You grab the wall and just it all crunches around.
Better than free falling.
The Hulk climbs the building in the Avengers.
Yeah, just breaking pieces. You're putting handprints in there.
So you're
That's
already
me.
at the top then, right?
If
were
you
20
went
feet
5
out
feet
of the water,
rope was.
He's pretty fucking close. Yeah, he's probably right at the edge.
That's me. That's all I can do.
Okay. We've got another blast of water coming, but I think at this point everybody is at least higher than where the water is, except for Horsey. Yeah, Horsey's just tied on, but Horsey is like kind of, I guess, raising with the water. But go ahead and give me a strength save for Horsey.
If Horsey gets pushed, you're all going to get pulled off that rope.
I went on the side.
Horsey takes.
Can I use? Oh, never mind.
Yeah,
It's only 3.
it's only 3. Horsey takes 3 bludgeoning damage. And at this point the water is getting very strong, and you can see the horse like really pulling that rope pretty taut. And the rest of you kind of feel a slight jerking motion as you hang on. Elyas.
All right, Elyas is going to climb as far as he can, and then when he runs out of rope, he is going to Misty Step next to Rowan.
Okay.
And then he'll give inspiration to Horsey. Hang on, girl. If I had inspiration to give.
You give it verbally.
I-
You still have an action though, right? You Misty Step.
I cast a message to the horse and say, "Hang on, girl."
The target hears the message and they reply in a whisper that only you can hear. The horse whispers, "I don't want my hat to get wet."
Do I speak horse? Do I speak equine?
Yeah, just I don't know. The water continues to rise. And Horsey, give me another strength save, please. It is also not good enough. I don't know if you want to do a thing or if you want to roll damage.
Can Horsey use inspiration, or can I use a luck point to have Horsey re-roll?
I'll let you use the luck point.
But before we do anything,
Yeah.
I don't know the circumstances, and it might not change anything. Cere didn't go after Elyas went. The water went up,
We just skipped
which
your
is
turn.
okay, but
Yeah, we did.
I don't know the circumstance of like the distance. So Cere is on the rope right now. People have been climbing up and past her.
Yeah.
The horse is 20 feet up. The rope's
30 feet up now,
30
I
feet
think. Yeah.
right. So it's 10 feet away.
And rising.
So originally what Cere was going to do was try to use the slack in the rope to run 10 feet and then like use it to like,
well,
like,
go ahead,
like
because
run
I
against
think
the
I
wall
just
and,
skipped.
like,
I think
flip
I
up.
just skipped your turn. Yeah.
No, because what happened was that you had said that the water was already rising before Cere's turn and it was tightening the rope. So Cere can't use slack if it's tightening the rope. But the question at that point is that what Cere would do is continue to just hold the rope and then try to slide back down and then just cast resistance. So it'll be able to reduce the bludgeoning damage by a d4. There's not a lot she can do, but so whatever damage the horse is about to take,
Wow.
we can reduce it by a d4.
Okay. It's 5 incoming damage.
Okay, thank
So
you
two-
so
so it
much,
takes 2d8.
too.
Okay.
And she's just gonna like stay next to the horse and then try to hold on to the rope instead of climb up.
Okay. After that, you finally see the waters. After it's like over 30 feet high in the canyon, you can see the water finally stops surging as much. And stops. It's still like rising a little bit, but it's no longer like just violently pushing things in. And you all can act a little bit quicker outside of combat here, basically. But you're no longer getting bombarded by all the debris and everything that entails.
How high up was the grappling hook when Kazra launched
30
it
feet.
up?
I was at
Wall?
50.
30 feet.
It was at 50 feet, and the
Foot row.
walls are at 60 feet.
Oh.
So we could grab the end of the grappling rope, pull it up, and then pull Horsey to safety from
This
there.
is going to be like that scene in Mulan that always bugged me as a kid. So I'm like, there's no way 4 like people can pull a fucking horse like out off of a cliff. And yet they do.
Yeah.
It's like
Well, a horse
1,800
can
pounds.
swim,
Yeah.
and it's going to float, so it's not like the horse is like non-buoyant.
Yeah. But yeah, you think
Well,
that with
can
the... Go ahead.
Oh, I was going to say, can I do an athletics check to try hauling Horsey up?
I'd be with you.
Yeah, you all can all pool your strengths together to see if you can
Okay.
pull this horse up.
Well, you can lift or pull, like, what is it, 5 times your strength score or something like that? That's. I mean, combined, maybe we could do it.
Yeah, I was just saying, if you actually do the math and combine everything, it'd be very interesting. Thankfully, some of you are very strong.
It's got to be more than 5 times, because I would go 20 strength. That would only be 100 pounds.
I did the saving throw, but it's the same number.
Yeah, I think with all of your combined athletics checks, everybody working on the rope together, we can literally do like the Mulan scene, but it's not as dramatic because there is at least water there, and it's not hanging over the edge of a cliff. So you all can pull up Horsey, who has unfortunately taken quite a beating from, and some of you certainly as well, from the flash floods. And you can see that there's like a single scorpion up on a rock in the distance who's like waving its claw. And very sad is that whale carcass is now like being pushed down.
We should have just rode the whale carcass.
Right.
I was gonna do the Han Solo thing, but I'm like, I'm not drowning that way.
Should have just rode the whale carcass. That's a good phrase.
Can I use a potion of healing on Horsey?
Sure.
Awesome.
Ian is already.
Rowan just like says it under his breath. He's like, "Damn, she really loves that horse."
He really loves the horse. Yeah. And Anne also kept the hat intact.
It's wet and floppier.
Yeah, which you all can quickly get out of that situation and get a short rest before, basically, when you camp that night and have to continue on. But now it's a different maneuvering. Now you see the high tide everywhere, and it changes your movements and patterns and everything, but ultimately still slows you down about the same.
I was worried when that was going to happen. I don't want to go back into any canyons.
Pushed our luck. Good job listening out for it, but otherwise we would have been about a mile back that way.
The sea elves would have been like, "Why are you guys running?"
Mm-hmm.
Now, Horsey, we're going to need to get you some flippers for next time.
You're gonna need to unlock your seahorse tree. Skill tree. Climb speed would also come in handy.
I mean, I guess technically out of all of us, the horse would have survived because, I mean, you see old westerns where, they're crossing rivers, driving cattle and all that, and the horse is just swimming across with the rider on top. It's like, stick close to the horse, guys.
Yeah, I just clicked all my mouse buttons. Damn it. There we go. So it keeps making the annoying da-da-da-da sounds. Okay, you all... So we got the short rest. Mark as a... We don't actually take a whole lot of short rests, but now that we're actually traveling with my travel rules, we sure as hell are. And you all continue on, taking 3 full days to reach this location in the Spires of Dawn. And the ruined location reveals itself from a distance, a broken 100-foot spire lying half buried. The massive spire's base and toppled pinnacle would be easy to miss were it not for the excavation sites and what appears to be abandoned tents surrounding them. At the base of the spire's remains stand a dozen or so ragged canvas tents, matching the red and black colors of the Red Dragon army. Nearby, an earthen ramp cuts through the clay and leads to an opening into the ruined spire's foundation.
So
I mean, should hide all their stuff so when they get out of there, they can't go anywhere.
Doesn't it look abandoned though? Maybe they've already found what they were looking for. Moved on. Maybe they...
What time of day is it?
It's daylight.
Okay.
Can someone better at looking at tracks? Wait, are we on the area or are we just approaching the area?
I'm putting you on the map now. Give me 1 second.
And we use the far gap to see if the army is within range to kind of give us an idea how close they are.
You can, and
dry enough now.
Yeah, you're not getting a response. And you kind of figured even with the days you spent there, you there's a good chance you would beat them here.
Seeing all the paraphernalia of this dragon army, Darryl is enraged, and he's like in a stance and sniffing around and just heightened senses because he's just got that feeling. So I'm just currently raging, so that's on.
Okay.
So you're just going to start
10
looking
minutes. I'm
inside
angry.
inside the tents.
I'd be angry. Sorry, what were you saying, Brandon?
But Cere wants to look inside the tents, see if there's anything like left over. And what she's really looking for to see if there's any kind of indication that they left with the tents, or if they've like gone into that earthen ramp.
Okay. You can check through the tents, and it looks like a lot of them have been cleaned out, and others haven't. They've been kind of left almost like in the middle of whatever was going on. In fact, one of them, you can see a kind of a worn and used breastplate bearing the Red Dragon Army colors and insignia on a stand, and nearby are some smith's tools, both of which are lootable items. So breastplate and smith's tools. Breastplate with the Red Dragon Army stuff on it. And then if you keep on searching the tents, the other main thing that you find is in one of the tents, which looks a little more slightly fancier than the others, has like a desk set up and everything. You search through that desk, and a lot of what you're finding in these tents is like just basic sleeping gear and a lot of mining tools everywhere, crates with some rations. But you do find a note that looks pretty important. This note is addressed to someone named Veruza. It says, "You have been ordered by High Priest Belephon to continue this excavation. I wanted to see to it personally, but he is the mouth of the goddess, and we're needed elsewhere. There is great power here. Claim it in her name." The message is signed Lozet.
Cere would, once she found the smith's tools and the armor, she would actually use the smith's tools to destroy the breastplate.
Oh.
Like I don't know, just hammer and chisel, and then just start making big dents in it.
Okay.
She'll keep the smith's tools, but
Yeah.
she'll destroy the breastplate.
Kazra would see Cere doing that and offer to help. She would pull out her warhammer and offer to nail it a couple times too.
Yeah. She just like that, like sweat and frustration and just all the anger that she's letting out in
bubbling
each
out.
strike. Yeah.
We're all raging. I love it.
Okay, you both can have inspiration for taking your anger out.
I can pass mine on. I think Darryl used his.
I think Kazra used hers. She's with you. Oh wait,
She got
I did use mine. I'm cutting these tents, looking for people.
Yeah,
Like,
searching
just
through them.
swinging my thing through. Where are the rat bastards?
Yeah, the one thing you do notice, there doesn't appear to be anybody still here. And I believe there's 3 names mentioned in this note. You all have seen one of these names before.
Is Lozette the lady in the beginning?
You have not seen that name, Lozette.
Okay.
And you have not seen the name Veruza. You have heard the name Belephon way back.
When they came and announced themselves at the gate?
Yeah. Yep, when
Darryl remembers.
when the messenger first came to Vogler with that like proclamation, they said like by orders of Belephon, the voice of Takesis, and then et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. And now, according to this, this person refers to them as High Priest Belephon. But yes, if anyone wants to search, well, I guess Darryl, you were fucking searching. Give me a
I found what I wanted. Wheelbarrow.
A wheelbarrow. If you want to give me a survival check or a perception check, because you're really searching around for any signs of enemy soldiers.
So I get to use my strength because I'm raging.
Okay.
And when I am raging, I do strength checks at advantage.
Okay.
Which is It's
I'm
very crazy.
angry searching.
I'm like sniffing the ground.
Fuck are they?
Licking rocks.
Yeah, you find that blood pool, do the Terminator 3 thing.
That's right. That's right.
Orc.
Something gives you pause, which is ironic 'cause I'm talking about footprints. You can see that there are different kinds of footprints around the area. You recognize what look to be just generic, human-sized footprints. You also see clawed footprints that appear generally human-sized. And that's not too shocking for you all because you know the Dragon Army employs Draconians. So you're like, okay. But you do also see another set of footprints that appears to be a much larger clawed footprint that's like twice the size. And that you do not recognize.
Got a big fucker.
And the other thing you note is that there are a lot of traffic around the entrance to this place.
It's funny. I didn't notice that at all until you pointed it out.
I think he put it on after.
Okay.
Did you put it on
I was
after, or
saying-
were they always there? The footprints.
They have been there, yeah.
Yeah, that's really
Oh.
funny. That's interesting.
Yeah, shout out to Tessa's maps. Again, this
It's a neat
is
detail.
so good. A lot of these I'm like, I don't need this as a map. Then I look at the map and go, this is a great fucking map. I'm going to use this.
All right, get all the rations and anything else usable, put it in the wheelbarrow, and let's go find these bastards.
Does it look like the same size as the dragon that was at the fort that we were at?
You're not sure.
Okay.
You haven't fought enough of those kind of creatures to be able to identify it. But that is true. You have seen at least something like that. So you could make an educated presumption there. That they at least have something clawed that's larger than a Draconian. That is something clawed larger than a Draconian that you've seen. But you haven't seen anything flying around.
Cere will say, Darryl, I understand that this is one of those moments. We're going to need you and to just calm down a little bit. We're going to need you to focus.
All right.
Just take some deep breaths. Whatever you need to do.
I throw the wheelbarrow.
I don't know. That was a good idea. Maybe we could use that later.
It's a wonderful advancement of technology.
One of these wheelbarrows with the metal wheel on the bottom of it.
Square wheel.
Well, maybe, Kazra, I don't want you to have to leave Horsey, and I'm not telling you what to do, but maybe we should leave Horsey tied up out here, hidden.
Yeah, I don't want her to get hurt inside there. How about we maybe she'll hide in a tent or something.
Maybe the one with the desk. Let's chuck the desk out of one of them.
The nice
This
tent.
tent with this large head bulb in the middle.
Yeah, they're pretty big sized tents. These are nice tents.
Take off my armor.
She turns to Horsey and says, okay, Horsey, now you just hide here. Be very, very quiet. And if you see any dragon guys, just run in here and warn us, okay? Okay, be good now. And then she gives Horsey a peck on the nose.
Yeah, the horse looks sad, but also a little bit relieved at getting a chance to sit one out after the last knocking around.
Casting light on my staff.
Okay.
So
is that 60
Rowan
feet?
looks at
30 feet
Elyas.
bright and an additional 30 dim. However that works. I think it's the same as a torch.
Rowan will look at Elyas and really try to picture what he would look like without a beard. And then he will cast Disguise Self on himself and try to look exactly like Elyas, but with dragon army armor on.
Which 20 and 20, Eric. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I don't
Oh, that's cool.
understand. What are you doing?
So he kind of just like straightens himself up and does the whole thing, and he looks kind of like, a shaven Elyas wearing armor, and then he just looks at Elyas and says, I think you and I should go through first and take a look around.
I can hear a Who's On First skit come on.
Yeah, you two are free to go in. If you'd like, the way is open.
Okay, if Elyas is willing, then yeah, Rowan
Yeah,
will
then-
go in with him.
Like, lead the way.
Okay. You two head inside, but why don't we go ahead and take our break? And I think we will come back in about 10 minutes. All right, we're coming back from our break. We have explored the tents outside of this area, and now we have two of us, I believe, going inside down a ramp. Let's see, which is Elyas and Rowan. So I need to update the light you did.
Is my camera glitchy, or is it?
You are gorgeous as always on my end.
Yeah. Everyone else is a bit glitchy for me. I thought it might have been me.
Oh, how far does Cere's like stone sense thing go? Can you keep an eye on them when they're going in?
I think it's only 60 feet. I'll double check it.
Only 60 feet. That's still pretty good.
Yeah. When Kazra asks, she'll just put her hand down on the ground.
Okay. This gives you tremor sense, which I think lets you perceive things, I guess, when they're touching the same surface.
And that's similar to Blind Side or something like that.
Okay. The first thing you note is that it's dark. Except when Elyas is literally is a walking beacon, because you can tell it's pitch dark down here. But that is lit up by Elyas, and I think Rowan can see regardless. A ramp of packed clay descends from the surface through a gap in the ancient stone wall and emerges into a chamber thick with dust and old air. Atop a low dais to the north stands an altar carved with candle sconces, a shallow basin, and stylized flames. To the south, a spiral stairwell winds downward. To the east, an archway leads to another chamber.
Are the three of us following behind them at a distance? Does that sound reasonable? Well, if you're like sort of sensing stuff, and me and Kazra are probably pretty blind apart from the light ahead with Elyas.
Kazra pulls out her bullseye lantern, and she's going to use that one down here. So it's 60 feet of bright and 60 feet of dim light in a cone.
Goodness.
Rowan just said he was going to scout ahead. He didn't say how far ahead. So I'm with y'all.
I think we don't want to draw attention to us at the back. You make that thing a little duller.
You said it's 60-60? That's crazy.
Yeah, it's huge on that. And I think it's 60-60, but I think you can also bring it down to like a 5-foot dim. Where is it? 60-60. 60-60. 60-60. 60-60. 60-60. 60-60. 60-60. 60-60. 60-60. 60-60. 60-60. 60-60. 60-60. 60-60. 60-60. 60-60. 60-60. 60-60. 60-60. 60-60. 60-60. 60-60. 60-60. 60-60. 60-60. 60-60. 60-60. 60-60. 60-60. 60-60. 60-60. 60-60. 60-60. 60-60. 60-60. 60-60. 60-60. 60-60. 60-60. 60-60. 60-60. 60-60. 60-60. 60-60. 60-60. 60-60. 60-60. 60-60. 60-60. 60-60. 60-60. 60-60. 60-60. 60-60. 60-60. 60-60. 60-60. 60-60. 60-60. 60-60. 60-60. 60-60. 60-60. 60-60. 60-60. 60-60. 60-60. 60-60. 60-60. 60-60. 60-60. 60-60. 60-60. 60 I bought just a shit ton of stuff for Kazra before she left town.
It's good. That's a good idea.
Could have used a wheelbarrow.
Oh, let's see. Where is it?
Did you say hooded or bullseye?
Calligrapher's tools, healing kit, rope, grappling hook, saddle. Where the hell is that thing? Oh, I can't find it. So I must not have it, which is weird. Yeah, I don't know what happened to it. It's not in my inventory right now. So never mind. I guess I don't have it. Oh wait, no, there it is. Up at the top of this. Hooded lantern, the other one, bullseye.
Whether it's the axe or not, Kazra's been a little grumpy here lately. All this profanity coming out.
We should go in there and just, get these dragon jerk faces out of here.
I think Daryl's right though, Kazra. Like, I think this beam of light might cast a silhouette upon the two in front of us. I don't know how y'all are gonna see.
Okay, fine. She just takes it and she just throws it back in her pack.
I'll go ahead and put all y'all in the.
We stick in the shadows, and when they need us, we'll run forward. Then we get to crack some skulls. Sorry, Cere. I'm trying.
What happens when... so Rowan and Elyas, you all end up in this chamber, and you can see to the east appears to be just destruction. It's battered bed frames and old, deteriorated mattresses are interspersed with just fragments of like clothing. It looks like kind of maybe a dormitory sleeping area that's been long since destroyed.
I'm going to whisper back to Cere that the coast is clear. You guys can come up and meet us.
So when we look at the altar, what do we see?
So I'm going to do something I don't usually do, but I've spoken to a player about this, and you see Elowen because your reserve party is always around. She climbs up onto the altar like it's the most natural seat in the world. And she places her journal, the one bearing the mark of Syrian, on the altar in front of her. And she starts to trace all of the flame symbols almost absently with her fingertips. And you all see, as she does this, all the symbols and flames and the candles and things around the altar sputter, and they gently ignite one by one, and it ends up filling this full area, at least the northern half of this chamber, with a warm glow. And you can see Elowen's just kind of literally sitting on it like a child, with her like little feet like kind of kicking in the air, and she begins speaking, and you get the feeling that she's in a whole nother world. She seems to be directly perhaps communing with her god.
Blimey. Take off my helmet.
But this is
space.
The DM will mention that I don't want to specifically interact with this scene too much, but this is just what's happening at the moment. So I will say that it is not necessary for you all to interact with this altar. And I understand you would think that because you just did a whole ruined dungeon that involves very much interacting with that kind of thing. And you get the feeling that's not necessarily the case here, as Elowen seems to be very much involved in this sequence directly, but it is not stopping or hindering or anything about your progress for those stairs you see to the south.
Do we feel a need to guard her while she's doing this?
You think that she has the attention of a god at the moment, and you don't know if there was anything you could do that this god could not to protect her at this very moment.
Okay.
Now, you also feel like that doesn't necessarily extend to beyond where the light is showing, which is kind of this northern half of the area. So you think like this whole upper area is pretty protected, but anything beyond that would be fair game.
Do we hear anything coming from below?
You can give me a perception check.
Is there anything in these destroyed beds or anything like? Can I search around in those?
You can search, yeah. Rowan, you think you do hear the faintest sounds of maybe shuffling and maybe the sound of breathing. It's all pretty faint from up there, but you are picking up on some sounds. Kazra, you search around and you find bits of clothing. You find a set of manacles, which you're not sure what the story is there. You also find a blue pearl that looks like it is worth quite a bit of money.
She's gonna take the pearl and say, "You know, I think that I think I'm gonna give this to someone. I think Darryl would like it."
Cere just smiles.
Is it pitch black down the stairs?
Yes.
Rowan looks at Elyas and just asks him to stay put for a moment. And Rowan would like to sneak down there in the darkness because he is basically invisible and wants to take a look around.
Okay, go ahead and go down. Remind me about the invisible thing, though.
I'll just post it here. Just give me a second.
Yeah. This is where
He's glooming.
he's glooming. Yeah, this is where Rowan finally feels comfortable. Umbral Sight, you gain dark vision with a range of 60 feet. If you already have dark vision, you gain this feature range increased by 60 feet. You are adept at evading creatures that rely on dark vision. While entirely in darkness, you have the invisible condition to any creature that relies on dark vision to see you in darkness. How many times can we use darkness in the same two fucking sentences? I'm dark, all right? Okay, so you are, while in darkness, which it is, you are invisible to any creature that relies on dark vision. Okay. So you go down. I guess I should look up the invisible condition. I mean, I can presume what it means, but I know it has very specific things. Invisible. Experience the following effects. When you roll initiative, you have advantage on the roll. You aren't affected by any effect that requires its target to be seen, unless they can somehow see you. Any equipment you're wearing occurring is also concealed. Attack rolls against you at disadvantage. Attack rolls have advantage. If a creature can somehow see you, you don't gain this benefit against that creature. I would assume if this creature can somehow see you, you're no longer have the invisible condition. I don't.
Yeah, it's a tough one because if you have night vision, you can't see me. But if you have regular vision, you can see me, but it's dark, so you can't see me. So basically, I just can't walk into torchlight.
Right.
That's the way I get it.
Okay. Yeah.
Since I have 120 feet of night vision, I don't know if I'm walking into light, so please warn me.
Right. Yeah. You would be able to obviously differentiate light between non-light. There is no light down here that you can see at the moment. So when you go down, the stairs descend, spiral staircase descends into a space surrounded by a series of halls and what appear to be cramped rooms. The area has a whole bunch of mining equipment in it. A lot of crates, a lot of shovels, Darryl's beloved wheelbarrows are down here some more. However, you also get a thick, rotten smell permeating the air. And you also spot a lot of blood from what you can see. Yep. What's just your baseline passive perception? Or you could walk that way. That works too.
I believe it's 18.
Okay. You hear before you would turn the corner, although you're invisible still. You see that lurking in this east hallway are 4 what appear to at first glance be, or sorry, 3 what appear to at first glance be Draconians, but these appear far more monstrous. They are larger, they're more bloated, they don't seem to be carrying weapons, and their mouths have grown like much wider and just more grotesque. And their like arms are longer and ganglier and clawed. It's like if somebody took a draconian and just mutated it and turned it into an additional feral monster. You do see that one of them is making some more noise and appears to be clawing and pounding at a kind of makeshift barricade right to the east here. The others are just kind of like milling about and searching around. You do see the nearest one, though, kind of doing the like raptor sniffing thing as you get close.
Can I do a stealth check?
You can. Okay. You are able to evade with an 18.
Okay. So he'll Homer Simpson back into the hedges just for a second.
What I will do is allow it to, I guess so. The DC, sorry, I'm relearning the hiding rules. The DC is now an 18 for them to find you. Is that correct? Okay, so I will let it do a perception check to see if it actually locates you with its sniffer. Oh, that's very, very close. You have a very tense scene where you like freeze for a moment, Rowan, as this creature like sniffs up for a second and then kind of does like a hissing motion, but it seems to kind of walk in a slightly different direction.
So before Rowan goes back up and warns everybody, he's just gonna take a quick look. Yeah, exactly. He's just gonna take a quick look around and see if there's any more entrances or exits or any more of those things that could sneak up behind them.
Okay. You search through again. Your excellent dark vision piercing this place, pitch dark. You see more blood in various places. Just in this north corner, Rowan, you spot a because the spiral staircase ends. I should have mentioned when you went down. This was the bottom part of the staircase, but you see another staircase going down further in this corner here.
I came across another one.
Yeah, you spot another creature over there. That one's far enough away where I won't have you roll another stealth check just yet, but you do mark that there is at least another one in this northern hallway.
So Rowan will go back up and brief his friends.
Very nice. I'll actually give you a point of inspiration for that. I like seeing a ranger actually doing some reconnaissance and scouting work and taking advantage of your superior dark vision.
Use that bag of tricks, baby.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so exactly.
My old friends.
Rangers are good for like 2 seconds. So as
Hopefully
Rowan comes
Rowan's
back
back
up,
in a moment. Oh fuck!
He still looks like basically a human dragon soldier for the next hour. You can tell me when that's up to. And he just looks at the party. Excuse me 1 second to clear my throat. And he just tells them it is pitch black down there. As soon as the creatures that I've seen see that light, they will most likely attack us. They are huge, draconian-like, only more monstrous, mutated perhaps. They are concentrating on a barricade of some sort, so I'm guessing somebody down there needs help. If we choose to go down, which I'm sure we will, I don't know if you want to go down with a hooded lantern or no light. I mean, you will be blind. It is completely dark, so it's up to you how you want to do this.
Can y'all think of a way to like think of pie? Remember when he went fishing? Maybe we can like dangle something down there and make him come up the stairs instead.
There are 4 of them, and they look rather hardy. So I don't know if we want to either lure one at a time, though I doubt that will work, or we just go down
Pie
lights
was here to
blazing
work.
and do it.
Should we just rush in and see if we could get the drop on them?
We shouldn't fight up here. We could risk Elowen.
Right. Good call.
Yes. They had a hard time seeing me, so I could probably lure at least 1 or 2 away, but it's going to be a fight regardless. And then there's another staircase down.
All right. Do we want to pull a Leroy Jenkins and just rush down and attack?
If we go down in complete darkness and then you ignite your staff again, perhaps it will give us the element of surprise. We'll have to all
Okay.
hold hands going down because I think Cere and I are the only ones that can see.
So do lock, and my light goes off, and I grab Rowan's shoulder and say, "Lead the way."
Oh, now I'm super blind.
Pretty freaky. Okay, at the moment I'm going to go ahead and put you all down on the next map just because that makes things easier, but you can tell me whether or not you all are physically going down these stairs or how you want to handle that. But yeah, as Rowan said, it is pitch dark, and I just turned off Elyas's light, so you should.
Conga line.
I do have it set up where you should be able to see like literally like the your token.
5 feet around.
Yeah.
So should we stealth?
I believe that would be best.
All right, so you all are right here, but again, let me know if who's coming down the stairs or whatever.
Prep wise, I'm getting angry, so I'm gonna rage. So I can angry stealth.
Angry stealth.
He's angry
This
because
is-
he can't bring his wheelbarrow down the stairs.
This is new in the 2024, right? Where you can
Yeah,
keep your rage
I can
going.
link
and-
it. It's the primal. Yeah, it can go for 10 minutes.
yeah.
So, and you keep it going with a bonus. But I'm getting angry in the anticipation of fighting draconians.
Nice.
So I'm gonna angry
So-
stealth down the stairs in this conga line.
Since we're not in combat yet, Rowan can help 2 people with dark vision because I don't think it's concentration.
Oh,
But
yeah.
then he'll pretty much
Second level
be-
spell, but man,
Yeah.
So that's pretty much tapped out for him. He's got 2.
Wow. That would be
So
really
he can
handy.
do he'll put it on Darryl and Kazra, and because he knows Elyas is going to light that staff up anyway, so we'll use that twice, and I'll just get rid of the spell slots.
Wow. Okay. So that means you all now have 60.
150
Or sorry.
feet. I think. Yeah, I think it's 150 feet.
Oh my lord. I had no
they
idea
make it
dark vision
super
was-
buff.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You're right. It's a second level spell slot. Jeebus. Okay, so let's update.
I'm tapped out now, guys.
Yeah, DM loves those 3 words. Okay, Darryl and Kazra, your eyes magically light up and you see everything. It's kind of monochromatic and still has the I think I always forget about this, where it's not just immediate see. You see everything in like kind of a dull gray, but it's certainly better than pitch dark. And what you see is what I told Rowan earlier, where it's a whole lot of mining supplies down here. It's a large central chamber, and then there's these walls that kind of designate these smaller chambers around the area, and then you do see some ominous blood stains. Stealth check wise, it looks like Darryl made a survival check instead of a stealth check. That's
Ah, shit. It's the same with 7 anyway. I apologize.
all right. That's
Oh, wait,
fine.
no, it's not. Oh, no, it's not. I thought you get angry stealth. Primal.
Sorry, Discord hiccuped for a second.
So once
Yeah,
once the party's ready and positioned, Rowan is probably going to shoot his longbow at that guy to get things started, and then hopefully drag him back into this room for Elyas to light his staff if things work out properly.
Sorry, it'd be a 15 rather. Apologize.
Okay.
Should we move our tokens in position then?
Wait,
for
I
when
thought-
everything goes down?
Well,
yeah, you all can still. You're still in the planning phase.
if we're still in the planning phase, I thought Rowan was
Yeah.
gonna lure 2 of them away.
Still could do that if you wish, but I think you should all be ready to fight as soon as I do so.
Yeah, I don't think that's gonna be a problem. We can start with I don't know. Reorx has got this thing kind of in my head, I suppose. I haven't done it before, but I'm imagining it. It's like this cube that would like bring down, I don't know, sparks from his forge and maybe light up the creatures in that cube. Maybe if you guys let me start that way, and since I seem to go a little slower than everybody, it might be more effective.
Yeah, that sounds good to me. Rowan's just going to point north and say that that's where he's going to be because there's a creature there by itself, and he'll try to keep it there. But there are 3 here that may come at you at once.
Okay. I'll try to be as quick as I can. I don't know if it's going to work.
I'm going to put down some caltrops. Where do you guys think that it would be good place? I can put 4 of them down. So 4 5-foot squares.
Rowan's the one.
Choke
that did
points,
the
doorways.
recon. Yeah.
Yeah. Or I was thinking maybe we could put them around Cere to kind of keep her a little bit safer too.
With Cere and Kazra's stealth check, I'll give you guys a second to react to this, but you see one of these creatures beginning to snarl and come around the corner. So if you want to do something, do it. You got to do it now.
Yeah, if that's the case, then she'll step forward, and then it's funny I said forward with that draw. She'll step forward and see if she can do it in that 20-foot cube.
And Rowan will shoot this guy at the right time too.
Measure square. Let's see. Is there a way?
The cube.
Let's
I don't know
see.
how to make that from edge.
This is where I find it easier to just
Let me
draw the thing
see.
and move it around.
Yeah, I probably should do that.
This is Fairy Fire, I assume?
Yes.
I did not
Okay,
do that at
those
all. That's
4
sweet.
squares are where I'm putting the caltrops.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll just do it on the second one, essentially.
Okay, so you're hitting two of them with it?
I'm going to put it on this one, and it should stretch over to the other one.
Okay.
Kaz would probably stop you from walking there, Elyas.
Yeah. Yeah, those are caltropsy.
Okay.
I
Those
still
are
can't see
caltropsy.
dark down here.
Yep.
Uh,
There.
Dex saves. One of them does fail. The other one, though, these guys are pretty dexterous. So you end up lighting up.
The back.
One
We'll
of
say the back
them-
one.
Yeah,
We'll say the back one, and the front one was too close.
10 feet. Although, yeah, so you might be able to see the light or not. Okay, so the creatures are still surprised. So let's go ahead and roll initiative, but I'm going to have them roll with disadvantage. That's how we do our surprise.
And if we're hidden, we have advantage.
If you're hidden, then you're
If-
considered invisible.
Which you then get advantage initiative.
Which Elyas and Darryl would be.
And Rowan?
Rowan, where does your stealth?
I guess I did the 18. I'll do another one.
Yeah, do another one, because you're back down here. Let's see, so disadvantage on initiative. That work? Yes. Disadvantage on initiative with that one. And then that one. And then that one.
It'll be sparks like settle down, and it'll be blue light. Like
Okay.
So do I get an advantage on that?
Yes, 28. Yep. Boy, some of these initiatives are crazy. All right, let's start with Rowan. So yeah, you're considered to have the invisible condition, at least when you do your first attack.
Okay, so he's going to use his last spell slot and
boy.
put Hunter's Mark on Buddy there.
Okay.
Let me just get rid of the spell slot. And then he will fire his longbow, but I'm going to add pretty much everything I have. I'm going to put Dreadful Strike on it and the sneak attack, because I think if I have advantage, because he's surprised, I get sneak attack. Is that how that works?
I think it's if you have,
If you have advantage, you just get sneak attack anyway.
right, and you'll have advantage because you're attacking from.
Okay. So I have an advantage on the attack as well?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what the hide, right? Because I think that's what the
If he's an invisible attacker, they
invisible
can't see him.
condition. Yeah,
Okay,
Yeah.
so I will...
which hide makes you invisible.
okay. So that'll be a hit.
According to the 2024 stuff.
Yeah.
My goodness, that's a lot of things.
Okay. And that is advantage only on one attack, right? Because now he knows I'm there, or because I'm
I
invisible.
think
still?
that's the idea. Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
You get
So I'll
that
take all
first
this
volley.
off. Okay.
So this, what
Unless
combination
it has
of stuff
no
is
dark
this?
vision, and then it can't see you, and then
So-
it continues.
So 6 piercing from his bow, 4. Actually, let me just hit the details so I can see it. So it'll be 6 piercing from his bow, 2d6 is Dreadful Strike, 1d6 force damage is from Hunter's Mark, and 1d6 is from Sneak Attack.
That is 19 damage with one arrow.
And
Pretty
he'll
nasty.
take his second attack. Oh, that's not advantage. Let me redo that. I guess like 17.
17 will hit.
Okay, let me just turn that off. And then, there we go.
15. Jeez. This creature is now heavily, heavily wounded after that big
And
assault.
Rowan will stay right there.
All right, Elyas.
Elyas is going to reach over and touch Darryl and say Hasvel Keth and cast haste on him.
Oh,
Oh,
boy.
shit.
You got dark vision and haste on.
So you
I'm
get
so
an
fucking ready.
you get +2 to your AC, You get advantage on dexterity saving throws, and you get an additional action.
To make one attack.
A single tier
Mhm.
rolls down.
Dash, disengage, highs are utilized.
I haven't seen
And
haste
my
in
speed's
so
like double,
long.
too.
I feel like my campaigns we had haste constantly and then nothing for years.
Mm-hmm.
So old school. I love it.
Yeah, it's such a good fucking spell.
And then he is going to, if my mouse will work, he's going to step back to there, and that will be his turn.
I guess, did they slightly nerf it where you can only take one attack with the additional haste attack?
Yes.
That was always the case.
Oh, was it always the case? Okay.
Yep.
Okay, Kazra.
Okay, I'm just looking up the rules for how far can you jump from a standing position?
You need to run up at
jumping?
10, and then you can jump your strength. If not, it's like half that.
Okay, that's no problem.
But I think you have
So I
athlete
can
as
jump
well, so
10
you only
feet?
have to. You can spend 5 feet, maybe. I forget what the athlete does for you.
Did you throw the counterps down only to then jump in front of them?
I can actually do this though. Let's see. So back up 5, and then let's see, 5. Let's see, where can I jump? No, I would have to back up 1, 2. So back up 10. No, I back up here, I think. Yeah, I start here. 1, 10. So then I can do 5, 10, and then jump right there.
Okay.
Would that be okay? And then Kazra is going to take a couple swings with her axe again. And let's see, there it is.
Every time Kazra
Ooh.
fights, I fear for our lives.
Oh,
Ooh,
I
the
am
jump
definitely
made you.
using my inspiration on that.
Yeah, the nat 1.
Yeah, I'll use that inspiration. So 24 is better.
That is better. That will hit.
Okay. I'm re-rolling that damage with my savage attacker.
Wow. For
Much more like it.
double, yeah. Slice
Then
into that
my
creature. And
second attack.
these creatures don't appear. You're not even sure their intelligence level. It just kind of snarls and hisses at you angrily.
Well, out of my way, jerk faces. And then she's going to take another swing. Does a 19
Yep.
hits, right?
Yep.
Another 10.
Ouch.
And then, yeah, I think she's going to move a little bit more. So she's going to move up to here. And that is the end of my turn.
Okay, that one definitely looks bloodied after that attack. You see the one that's lit up with the magical fairy fire that Cere cast immediately turn its attention towards you, Kazra, and just lets out a screaming roar, which you have not seen the Draconians act like this at all, and it just lopes in a very unsettling way, like an animal, and then it attempts to reach out. Actually, you know what? I did mention they have gangly arms. It has a 10-foot fucking reach with its arms. So it, like a troll, it's just like tries to claw at you. Although the DM still has to hit with that attack. It tries once more. For far worse this time. Mr. Darryl.
It's got noodle arms.
It's
Yeah.
about as painful as that.
I want in on that. I accidentally moved really far backwards and hit the wall because my speed's doubled. And then I absolutely vault in next to Kazra.
Slamming into the creature.
So, yeah. There's more of them. Good. The one that you've been hitting, I'm going to attack. Let's go reckless. I've got my pike out. So
Oh, wait, I forgot something. I can use topple with the battle axe. Could I retroactively do that?
Is that your weapon mastery?
Okay, so it's a Yeah, weapon mastery, and it is. Where is
Forces a
the-
save.
Yeah, forces a save. I think it's a DC 13. If I remember it right. Let's see, topple. Yeah.
On save.
Plus ability modifier. Yeah, 13.
What's your strength at?
20.
So it'd be higher because it adds your proficiency, doesn't it?
That's what it says.
It'd be
It doesn't
16.
say. Oh, and your proficiency. Yeah, so it would be. Yeah, 16.
It made a 10. It
So
definitely failed.
it is toppled.
All right, that one is prone,
Okay,
so
yeah.
you already have advantage on it, I believe.
I'm still reckless.
I
Does a
said
15
heedlessly.
hit?
Yes, it does.
Alright, I roll twice because I'm a savage, and then I add my frenzy attack because the first attack does that. So it's 14 and 9 is 23 damage on this jerk.
Oh, you annihilate it on the ground with your raging, frenzied, reckless attack.
Fuck.
Alright.
Alright.
But when it dies,
Oh, shit.
it does dissolve into a puddle of acid. And I need you and Kazra to give me dexterity saving throws.
Why is it always acid? No.
That was awesome.
It still has the draconian death throws. You both made the save though.
14?
Yeah, you made the save.
Woohoo.
You dodge out of the way.
Was it a big splash? Like, do I get a sense of how, like, if this one died right now, for some reason, would it maybe reach Kazra?
You have a feeling it was really just right next to it that the acid would be able to splash on
Right
you.
next to it.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, I'm gonna keep going. I'll attack this one. Reckless at the reach. 24 to hit.
Indeed.
9 damage. This will seem selfish, but I'm gonna push it down the hallway 10 feet.
Sure.
And then keep chasing. I'll just double check what I move. 10, 35. I still have a lot. I'm going to keep going after it. That's my action.
Oh, this
I'll
one.
use
You already
the
have
butt.
advantage, mate. This is the one that's
What's
fairy
that?
fired. By the way,
Oh, okay.
it's lit up. I like
looks
Darryl
cute.
has advantage of all these
Um,
things, but he's like, I'm still fucking reckless.
My haste action will be to attack again with the main part of the weapon. A crit.
Oh, damn.
I can't reroll anything. So I do 19 damage. I push it another 10 feet.
Oh my goodness.
I keep following it.
All right.
But it only gets to there, and then I'll swing around with the butt of it, and I'm just screaming down this
Yeah,
hallway.
This creature is not looking good.
The butt end. A 15.
15 does hit.
All right. That is 8 damage on there.
And you destroy this creature after that assault. And it splashes in the acid. But the other one just shakes it off.
All right. Fuck. Yeah. No. I'll stay where I am. That's be my turn.
Yeah, that was a lot. This one will approach. It does get within 10 feet, which I don't know if that triggers your stuff.
I'm a hit it.
Yeah. I'm gonna hit it.
I'm gonna attack Reckless last till the next round. So 23 to hit.
Yep. Jeez, a monster. Who's the real monster here?
I get to re-roll it because it's a. Oh, I think I do. Savage attacker. I'll double check, but 10 was the first one anyway. And I push it back 10 feet, and I'm pretty sure this is. It's on my turn. Never mind. Yep, that's it.
Okay.
And then it can keep going.
Yeah, so let's see. It went 5. I guess if it pushes, that doesn't count as its movement, though. and 15. All right. It will make it back up and even more angrily scream and hiss at you again. These don't appear to be very intelligent. But you
It gets advantage.
Yeah, it has an advantage. Maybe the DM can finally hit. We'll see. Okay, a 23.
That'll hit.
Not only does claws, but you feel like its claws also have somehow venom on them, dealing 6
I'll
piercing,
take the 3 from the piercing and
10
then the rest.
poison damage.
So 13.
I'll swipe again with an 18.
That will just hit with the haste.
Oh wow. Doing 4 piercing and 11 poison.
So half that. So that'll be another 13.
I also need a Constitution saving throw from you, as it's sinking these venomous claws into you.
Okay. Just one or 2?
Just one.
Whack. I might use my inspiration because
Okay.
I'm gonna just use that. Come on, it's a 7.
Surely we can do better.
Yeah, that's better.
Okay, good job. You felt for a moment your whole body seizing up, and then you kind of shake it off as you felt that poison coursing through. Let's see, that one's dead. And this one that Rowan shot will lope after you, Rowan. But it appears very heavily wounded. And it will attempt to claw at you. 17 is a hit. 5 piercing and 6 poison damage. Oh, sorry, Cere.
No, it's gotta be 30 feet. I'm not sure. I think that's more than 30 feet. It looks like it's 45 feet. Oh, it's 40 feet.
Dang. And oh shit! Now the DM's getting some hits in for 6 piercing and 12. Wow. I rolled max damage on the poison. I also need a con save from you. This creature's blood streaming out of its wounds, and it is just furiously clawing at you.
I will use my inspiration that I just got for being a great, great scout.
Same thing. Oh. So you feel your body seize up with this amount of poison coursing through, and you become poisoned and paralyzed.
Oh shit.
All right, Cere.
Cere says, Elyas, behind the stairs. And she'll point to it and cast Sacred Flame on it. And he needs to make a dex saving throw. Oh.
Oh boy. Makes the save.
I think that's all. I feel like there's a bonus action spell that I could do. She'll cast. I don't know. She can just see Darryl there, and she'll say, "Darryl, stick together." And put emphasis on the last word. As she casts Healing Word, you'll get 9 hit points.
Nice.
And
wait, I just did 2 bonus actions.
Oh.
No, I didn't.
No, you did Sacred.
Sacred Flames in action.
Flame,
Okay,
yeah.
No, that's why I did that. Okay. And she was going to move in. But I think she wants to stay here for Rowan. So she's just going to hold her spot.
Okay, Rowan. You are paralyzed through your whole turn. The good news is it does wear off automatically. The bad news is it does take up your full turn. So you feel the paralyzed and poison just literally freeze you up for a moment. You like feel sweats and just have it go through, and then you kind of have to take a few breaths afterwards, and it does, at least that part of the pain does pass. Elyas, and this creature's still just breathing down your neck.
Right. Well, Elyas heard, he can't see wholly like his hand in front of his face, except for like this little 5-foot thing
Yeah.
around me. He did hear Cere say, Elyas behind the stairs, and the only stairs that he's aware of is the ones that they came down. So he's gonna move around slowly. It's 5. Oh, Jesus. Well, if I can move it.
It's feeling around in the dark.
Can you move me around counterclockwise or clockwise around the stairs?
5, 10. And keep going.
Yeah.
15.
Because it comes back around the other side.
You've gone around to the exact
Um,
opposite side.
All right. So I'm like, what in the world? And I'm like, screw it. And he Shirak and cast light on a rock on the ground that he sees.
Okay. I'm just gonna do it. Well, I could do it on. Let's see. Place light. We'll put
It lasts
there.
an hour. Did you not have it already on something?
I think he
I had it
specifically
on my
turned it
staff.
off
Turn it off.
when they came
Turned
down
it off
here.
and
Yeah,
Oh.
down.
'cause it was
Yeah,
gonna-
everyone asked him to
That's
keep
why I
it
got to
dark.
put it in your pocket.
My staff? No. So there and Sue,
Put it in the Baldur's Gate pocket.
and
Mhm.
he's going to basically end his turn there.
Kazra.
Done his movement and his action.
Okay, Kazra is going to be really angry at this point, and she's going to go, first you hurt my friends, and then you try to hurt me. Well, I'm not going to take it anymore. And she's going to take a swing. Ooh, a 13. That probably doesn't hit, does it?
Not rarely. You had to roll
Okay.
4 to
And-
miss.
She's going to get even angrier.
Oh no, getting angry does
And
not
I'm
do you
going-
very well though. You rolled a 2.
Now I'm going to use my action surge.
To
So
get
2 more attacks.
super angry. It's literally getting worse. We cannot get any worse than this. You roll a 4, then a 2, and then a 1.
I like your second fumble.
Okay,
tonight.
then she'll try it one more time.
We literally can't be any worse than that.
Finally.
All right, 21 will hits. It's just swinging, swinging,
Okay.
swinging.
And I'm going to use Savage Attacker on that one to roll exactly 8 hit points
Okay,
and topple.
okay. Knock that one over. This one does appear to be heavily wounded now. It was attacked by Darryl's reaction earlier, I think. Which, that one is dead, so we go to Darryl.
All right. Okay. Okay. We stick together. I use my haste 1 attack to do a grapple on Kazra to pull her back. Please don't bite me.
Yeah,
it
don't
could
do
swing.
damage. Don't even do a single point of damage, or it could be
it's-
bad.
It's currently on the ground, so it would have a harder time swinging at me. So can I pull her back just so that she's here? If
Sure.
I go back and she goes back, and then it can attack me if I'm out of its... No, if I'm within its reach, if it's 10-arm floppy arms, but on the ground,
Yes.
if it wants to.
I think, yeah, I think I know. what
I
you're
haven't
talking
reckless. I haven't reckless yet because I'm slightly calming from Cere's
about.
words.
This is true. Are you trying to get out of its 10-foot reach? You're just trying to block it
pull. I'm trying to pull Kazra back away from its range.
from more than 10 feet back, and then you want to take
Yeah.
its reaction. Is that what you're asking?
Correct. Yep.
Okay. I will allow that, yeah.
So if you want to come back here, Kazra, while it swings at me,
13.
that misses.
Not very good.
Why, you little piece of shit, I'll kill you! And I'll use my action to... I'll go back into that spot. Reckless attack now, because it's my action now, not the haste action. I'm going to hit it on the ground, but recklessly. 25. Roll it again, because I'm savage. Fuck me. 8. And the 2d6 from the frenzy. So it's 19 damage. I push it away, like while on the ground.
You ragdoll its body away as you push it and it bursts into that acid as it dies.
All right. And I used 10, but doubled to 20, and then moved 5, 25. I still have 55 feet of movement.
Goodness.
Oh, shit. Where's that elf? I'm going to move down to here with 15. Yeah, is that 10? Oh, fine. I'll go down there. This is going to be all sorts of movement. So that was...
Or like a cartoon character with a haste on. Just
I have to
40.
cast long strider on him too.
30,
just
Jump.
run out of laps in combat.
25. I've got 5 more feet of movement, I think. And I get to here. Yeah, that's all I can do, I think. Yep. That'll be my turn because I can't move anymore.
Okay, made it all the way around to this creature, so it's gonna still try to attack Rowan. The good news is you're no longer paralyzed, but the bad news is it's still trying to attack you. All right, that is a miss. A 10. 15 is not either. All right, both those attacks miss. So still breathing down your neck, but not doing any damage that time. Cere.
Reorc strike true. Sacred Flame.
Yeah,
Dex
Dex.
save.
Nope, you can't.
Wow.
Reorx doesn't like these creatures. Seems to be dancing out of the way of the light. Kind of makes it easy for it to dodge. Maybe. Things are actually pretty dexterous.
Seer just makes a grumpy face.
Rowan.
So Rowan will pull out his scimitar and dagger. Let me just tear a couple things off here. Now well, depending if I do any damage, but he didn't see what's happening behind the wall, so if I get acid, I get the acid.
Yeah.
Let's just do this. Hey!
Oh, the crit though.
I'll do my savage on crits. That's the only time I do it. See if I get more. No. So 17 for that.
Absolutely destroys it.
You would have lost Hunter's Mark when you got incapacitated, so you'd have to cast it again.
Oh yeah, so I'm out anyway.
It's not gonna matter. That was more than enough damage on the baseline. But I do need a dex save as it explodes into a puddle of acid. Okay, you are able to dodge out of the way, and those are the only creatures that you see down here. This area goes quiet.
She'll slide over. She'll say, Rowan, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to leave you alone. How hurt do you think you are?
Rowan kind of just takes it off and nods to her and says, I am definitely injured, but I'll be fine if the others need more attention.
She looks down at her new water charm on her arm. She says, you think it's time to ask Habakkuk for help?
I would not say no.
So go ahead and use her charm. Which was...
Or do you have any head die heals left?
Well,
If Rowan
yeah.
does, we can save that, and I could use my my ability to expend some charges on this healing kit, and he can expend however many hit dies he has.
I have a couple.
Then save the magic.
I'm currently pacing around like a meth addict because you've still got haste on me, and I'm angry. And so I just look around for like 30, 40 seconds until it kicks in, and then I just relax, and then I unrage because I think I can't take my bonus to extend it.
Yeah, and coming off of haste, that sounds like it sucks. Like mechanically, it even like fucks you up. I think for a bit.
Yeah, it stuns you for a round.
Wow.
You don't get that 11 from the short rest. You just get from the hit die heal.
Yeah, no, I have to hit short rest to use the hit die though, right?
Yeah, but you don't
I've
have
never
to hit
actually
it
used them before.
to back out of it again. I think you just do that one.
Yeah.
And I'm not sure how
I
you do that.
use 3 hit dice anyway, so.
Okay, perfect.
So is this door unlocked?
It's not a door. Well, I mean, roll 20. I don't have many options, but what you see is a barricade made out of various debris that's shoved up into this wall that's basically blocking any access into this room.
Right, I'm gonna pick this rock up when I walk past it.
Okay. I'll give you the light.
And then I'm gonna throw
Kazra
it.
is gonna just start completely hacking at this barricade with the axe.
Okay.
Just angry as hell. She just is pissed off. Nothing's going right at all today for her.
Okay. Give me some attack rolls. Let's show it off. Not rolling very good. Oh, okay, there's a crit.
It was in the fairy fire. Objects are also lit, and she would have advantage against the objects because it's not.
Oh, funny.
It'd be
It would
glowing.
light up, yeah. Okay, with the crit, you find the first couple, they're kind of hacking away at little things. With the crit, you absolutely here's Johnny your way through this barricade. And what you see when you immediately crash it open, a small side rooms like any other, strewn with mining tools and a crate of supplies, but there's 2 occupants inside. One of them is clearly a sea elf, and she's cradling the unconscious body of a human man. And she is, when she looks up and sees you destroy this barricade, she is absolutely terrified. Her eyes are wide, and she begins speaking in Elvish.
Oh, Kazra just says, "Hiya."
And then you hear her say in broken common, she says, please, no.
Elyas will call up from
No
behind.
save you. I thought that you would want to be saved. Okay, I'll put it back. And she starts putting the barricade back together.
She just continues to look terrified.
I forget the name of the elf that sent us here. I looked at
Ishmir.
Ishmael and Elvin.
Ishmael.
And Elvin.
There's one of these sea elf people here. Could someone talk to her? She doesn't seem to talk like me. And I think she's with a dead guy.
So Elyas will step in, and in Elvish she'll say that Ishmael sent us here to find you and to take you home.
You almost charge into this room. Yeah, she looks completely terrified and kind of resigned to her fate. But then as you speak to her, and especially once you mention that name, her eyes go wide, and the fact that you're speaking Elvish, and she looks at all of you with like very wide eyes, and she begs, Ishvern, you have, this is in Elvish, you have met him. They are safe.
As far as we know. And I look over at Rowan and nod.
Rowan nods, and in Elvish says, yes, we met Ishvern and his people at the temple. We cleansed the temple, and now we've been asked to come and find you. And then he shows his sword with the blue phoenix on it.
Okay. Her eyes go wide. Says, oh, perhaps the Sea Lord smiles upon us at last. You must be careful. There are monsters here. There were. She kind of looks around.
Darryl pushes the corpse into the other room.
Well, the corpse is exploded into acid, so there's not really any bodies left behind. Yeah.
just squeegee that puddle away. You know?
Here's your corpses.
Cere starts furiously trying to check that guy for a pulse since Kazra had said he was dead.
Okay. With a 15, you can tell that he's not dead. But he's also
He was taken to another hospital and pronounced alive.
his diagnoses does happen.
AOA.
But with a 15, you're not quite sure what's ailing him. He almost looks like he's suffering from a terrible sickness.
Okay.
Like feverish and all that, but he has dropped to unconsciousness.
Rowan,
And she kind of looks at you, Cere, and says, and she'll actually switch to common. She says, "You are healer?"
Cere says, I try. Yeah, give me just a moment. Let me see what I can do for him.
Please.
I'd like to ask her name as well.
Okay. She says, you speak in common or Elvish?
Elvish.
Okay, that determines how I speak. She nods and says, "Forgive me. My name is Yarkal."
That's the name of the leader, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, so Rowan introduces himself and just points at everybody else and gives their name and says, "Okay, you're the one that we're looking for." And what happened to that guy?
She says, "Yes, we've been here for. We've had to barricade in here. It's been days now, I think." And you notice that she's looking pretty thin and weakened. There's the monsters lurking outside. Thankfully, they seemed more feral than clever. They weren't always like that. They were, I don't know, strange creatures. You can tell that she's not familiar with Draconians. The soldiers, they were human and those creatures, but not like that. They became that after. And poor Rowan, and she indicates the man, he was another prisoner. And he got attacked by one of them, and he began feeling ill, and just within the last day or so, his symptoms grew far worse. My skills are limited, especially here.
So Rowan looks to Cere and says, "Are you able to help him at all, or should we take them and leave?"
I can't find it on my character sheet because these character sheets are fucking hard to navigate. One of the beads had I think a charm thing, but give me half a second to bead of favor. Do I have that on here? Pretty sure that was one of them that I got.
Yeah, did I write it down in the treasure or no? Didn't look like I did. Crap.
Yeah. It was bead of blessing, curing, favor, and summons. For
Okay.
some reason, I just don't have it on my thing. But bead of favor was greater restoration.
Okay.
So how does that necklace work? To use one, you must be wearing the necklace. Each bead contains a spell that you can cast as a bonus action, and then it can't be used again until the next time we get to long rest. So yeah, she'll reach over and she'll like feel like she's rummaging through her spell book, and then like she reaches up and she grabs the other necklace out of her coif thing, and she reaches over and she starts rubbing on the bead of favor, and it'll cast greater restoration.
Okay. You do that, and you feel that magic flow through you and into the man, and you see the sea elf's eyes grow very wide. She hasn't witnessed this before. And you see the man's fever seems to break before your very eyes, and his eyes suddenly flutter open, and he looks still weakened, but no longer like the color comes back to his face, and his eyes flutter open, and he obviously his first thing to do is take in all of you, and you can see Yarkle kind of puts a hand on him on his shoulder to like steady him, and she speaks in that common. She says, "It is okay, Rowan. These are friends." And then she snaps her head to you, Cere, and she's, you wield divine power.
Cere is like crying at this point, like the amount of energy
Yeah.
and the divine power that she felt flowing through her through that, and she's tears are streaming down her face.
This is miracle. You all have been sent by the gods. I knew they have returned. Rowan says, "Holy shit." What? Yarkle. What? Who are? Oh, I feel so much better. God, that ache is gone. This is amazing. Thank you so much. And he's like trying to like shake your hand here.
Yeah, she nods and she starts laughing and smiling or whatever, like through like the crying laughing thing.
Yeah.
And then she says, let me give you some space. It's crowded in here," and she'll back up.
Oh shit!
Cere, you can have a point of inspiration.
Thank you. I gotta pass it along to Rowan because he's talking to the elf for us.
Thank you.
She kind of sits Rowan up and then steps out to also give him some space. And the first thing she does is ask if you have any food or water you can share. That she will first pass to Rowan. But then she will accept a little bit. And she says, "You all, I cannot thank you enough. We had little food when the soldiers began turning. We broke away and hid."
Wait, are you saying they were your people that turned?
It was mostly the soldiers, but that leader, Brute, Farusa, he forced one of the prisoners downstairs. Something about this crystal that we had unearthed. And the man grew very sick. And then something happened, became monster. And that monster attacked others, and they became sick and became bigger monsters. We were forced to flee and hide. We were here after the attack. They brought us here to work, dig. We're trying to find something buried here.
Do you
Then
know how many of your people are left?
she shakes her head. They took some of them prisoners when the man in the black robes and the man with the red robes. She kind of struggles to remember names. They were leaving. I remember hearing them say they were going to, and she thinks for a moment, Camp Carrion Clay in the wastes. But Verusa had to finish working here.
Did they finish getting the crystal?
Yes. And that seemed to be what they were searching for. But they didn't know. He didn't know what it was or how it worked. She scowls. Evil.
And they're still below?
She nods. And her eyes flicker kind of in the direction where you found those stairs leading down. I would think,
Rowan,
but
sorry, go ahead.
we've been in here for several days. I'm not sure what's out there.
Rowan will look at Cere and then the rest of the group and just say, I think it would be wise to bring them to safety and find us some rest. If there are beasts below, I don't think we can handle it right now.
She looks over at Darryl. She goes, I don't know, maybe we can jack him up again.
Just set him down there by himself. Just cast all the buffs.
Just give me all the drugs you got, Elyas, and I'm ready.
I will go regardless, but we'll just have to change our tactics.
Kazra turns to everyone and goes, come on, we gotta go save people. If they're in trouble, we gotta save them.
Then let us bring
And she
these two
takes
up
the axe and
another
just
way.
kind of smacks it against the wall.
I'm still confused on this timing. So you've been in here a couple days, but yet you think the people that have already left are like you think they're still down there excavating, but they found the crystal they were looking for?
She'll clarify that when the two road figures left, they took a lot of the bulk of the army and prisoners with them, but they did leave behind a force that Verusa was in charge of, and they
Okay,
continued.
So Balfion and Lozette left, and
Yeah.
Veruza is still looking. Okay.
Yep. And then they found something within a couple days later after that. They basically finished the excavation job and found something, but according to her, they weren't. They didn't know what to do with it, and then they exposed one of the prisoners to it, and that prisoner transformed into a monster.
Yeah, and
then they attacked somebody, and then it just kind of kept
werewolfed out.
Yeah, kept on spreading.
So we may be fortunate to find them fighting their own people, and we could take advantage of that.
Well, or we
We
might
should also
turn into
stop
one
them
of
in
those
case-
things.
In case they find more of those crystals, we should put a stop to it.
I'm fine if we take
could
them
we
back
like
up first.
destroy the staircase going down so they can't come back up?
Ooh, that's a good idea. I like that.
GM, I sent you a whisper.
Yep.
We can just fill it up with
Okay.
wheelbarrows.
So many wheelbarrows.
I'm gonna go grab 2 pickaxes.
Well,
She-
Rowan
she
wouldn't
said-
mind scouting if we had to.
If you all talk about this, she will actually put on a very stern face. She's like, it should be destroyed and buried, but I don't know if there's anyone else left down there. We need to
I'll go
check.
and see.
Elias would agree with the elf and say, well, before we bury this place, we need to go down to destroy the crystal. We don't want somebody coming back and digging it out in the future. And we might be able to glean some information about this crystal and its transformative effects if we could get near it.
Or you might get sick and grow a maw.
We could.
What's a maw? Like your mom?
No, I understand the confusion. It's the That's the problem with my dwarven draw.
You mean like a picture?
No.
While you guys are talking about this, Rowan will actually step out, looking a little bit more better, although still very weakened. Like, man, I can't thank you all enough. I can't believe we got rescued. Yerky, dang. Look, I don't have to ask any more favors, but you know, when y'all are done here, I need to take you back to town, and you know, maybe you can help me get back to town. That's kind of a help you, help me kind of thing.
Town? What town?
Oh yeah, Heart's
It's a
Hollow.
Vogler.
Here in the waste, actually. Yeah, not many folks know about it. You know, because why the hell would you live here, right? Of course.
Yes, this place is terrible.
I mean, we don't usually go near the ruins, so that's kind of, you know, my bad for lingering around here. But I saw all the, you know, the tents, and this army thing is kind of, you know, making us a little uneasy, and I got too close and got myself captured, I guess.
And this was a human?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think we should escort them up to Elowin and then come back. Let's get them out of harm's way.
They
She
agree.
remembers the caltrops are there and then goes back.
Yeah. You can go up this way to the north, yeah, and not have to do them.
I thought she said she picked them up. I walked right through them.
Carefully gather the cat. That'd be a really pain in the ass job to sit there and pick up all the
51. 52.
Yeah, they can.
As everyone is walking like up with the elf and the other guy, Kazra is going to turn to Elyas, actually to Rowan, and say, "Okay, where are her gills?"
I
Rowan
didn't
kind
want
of
to ask this in front of her.
He just kind of face palms and says, "You could ask her yourself."
That wouldn't be rude, would it?
I'm sure it wouldn't.
Not for you.
Thanks, Rowan. You're a really good friend.
I sure am.
With that, why don't we go ahead and end our session, I think, here, while you all decide how we will handle the little ending bit to this area. But that is going to do it for our episode of Dragonlance, Shadow of the Dragon Queen. Thank you to Brandon, Demnix, Jared, Mike, and Morgan for playing, and thank you to all the patrons for helping make these sessions happen. Shoutouts to Platinum patrons: Joe, Will, Thomas, Brandon, Genocider, Roleplay, Roll, Christopher, Big Nut, John, Nathan, Andrew, Stephanie, Jason, W. Spoids, Warren, Email, C, Tom, the Dogs, Marcus, Snuggy, Hugo, Sasha, John, Morbid Reaver, Jealous Guy, Zim, Jesse, Dante, How About Demnix, and Sharni. And gold patrons: RPG, Peppergraphs, Pretty Boy, and Yuma, Lizard Lounge, Jerome, Nathan, Scott, Revis, Jerry, Glenn, and Mark. Thank you all very much for your support, and we will see you next time.
Don't forget them Noble Knight games.
Thank you.
I see what you wear.
Yeah.